Hey guys, it's Elizabeth Marasco. It's day 7 for the hashtag BEAM30 challenge. Hopefully you've been following along. For the next 30 days, we're going to be sharing a tip a day to help you grow your business in terms of events, marketing, publicity, and PR. Really simple things that you can do. And this past week, if you go back and look, we've focused a lot on the fundamentals of business, whether it's planning, developing relationships with a nonprofit, even other business alliances that you can create. And for today, we kind of want to continue on that theme, and it's tied to relationships you have with your vendors, is looking at it in a different way. We've kind of come to this stage with a lot of businesses where we're ordering a lot of things online, and that could be great, but there's also going to be businesses that are going to be in your local area that are a great fit. And finding those people, those vendors that are a good fit for long term, instead of just like a one-time run with a project, is how you can cultivate a relationship with them that is meaningful and having things aligned to make it smoother for you, especially if things don't go as they were planned to. Sometimes that happens. So the Japanese have really mastered this with their Keiretsu mindset of working and aligning with businesses. I mean, they've gone to the point of like shareholding and stuff like that. But if you go back and you look at this ancient practice, it's about almost like a family, a business family kind of alliance of people working together. So it's not about that one-time job in and out. It's about continual business and helping each other sustain and grow and to overcome difficulties as they come up. So I've been in business now for roughly 12 years, going on 13 years. And with some of the vendors that I work with, there's some that, we figured out weren't a good fit. We made changes. But there's some that I've been working with since I started my agency. And they have turned into more than a business thing. It's somebody where if there's a problem, I know they have my back, and at the same time, they know that they can rely on me for the things that I'm promising them, whether it's payment on time or giving them the order so that they can provide what they need to provide. It's about long-term relationships. And even today, I had a situation where my workflow between my kids' schedule, getting out of school and practice and work and a doctor's appointment and a whole slew of other things, I couldn't get down to connect with them. And he actually drove, it was over an hour to come up here to get the stuff that he needed. But that goes back to, that's not a one-time relationship of working with him, just one time. I've worked with him on multiple projects. So when he hears there's something he can do, he'll go that extra mile. But that's because of the kind of relationship we have as a vendor and me being the client. And I think that if you start to tap into that, so when you start to look for a new vendor, interviewing them beyond just like that one job, whether it's a print piece or ordering, supplies for your business or ordering whatever. Now, I know that some of the companies, it's a bigger company and you get with different reps and stuff. There's still a different culture within all of those different vendors, and making sure that that culture, their priorities, the things that they're doing are a good fit for you and for them. And the same thing I've got to say is a business is if you're ordering products, goods, or services from your vendors, being respectful and make sure that you're paying them on time, you're paying them, you're not shorting them, and you're looking at them, looking out for them as they're looking out for you. It's a reciprocal thing. It goes back and forth both ways. But I see with a lot of American businesses, this is where there's a little bit of a cultural shift of, just like a one-time quick in and out. But I think that if you step back and start to look at your business model like a family and affiliating with, whether it's the businesses that you work with, where they're the client, or a business that you align with to partner on an endeavor, or a nonprofit that you're working with, or even in the case of a vendor, we're going to hire them to provide the goods and services, make sure that there's that that connection and that relationship, that you can sustain something beyond just one project. And for me, I have found that this has been one of my secret ingredients of success is, I refer a lot of clients to different vendors, and there's a benefit. I've told some of my clients, make sure you mention my name. And part of it is because these are businesses where I'm not working with them 1 or 2 times a year. I may be working with them 50 times a year, or on massive projects that, it's a win-win situation for them and for me. And it's a win-win situation when I refer one of my customers over to them. But it takes a while for me to get to the point that I'll start sharing names of people that I believe in, because it's almost like my stamp of approval. So if you've been working with me for over a year, you've made it through that trust factor. So, start looking at some of the ancient things like the Japanese Keiretsu, see some of the things. Now, it's not going to be exactly the same if you're a small business versus like corporate, but there's a lot of things that you can do. Look at my poor little puppy. He went into I don't know what he got into. Say hi, Kelly. He got into something he shouldn't have gotten into. At least it doesn't stink though, right? So yeah, start to cultivate those relationships with your vendors, and you'll be surprised. There will be positive benefits for both of you. It's not just good for them, it'll be good for you too. But that goes to taking the time to interview and make sure that it's a good fit, doing your research in advance. So I hope that you enjoyed this first week of the hashtag BEAM30 challenge. We focused a lot on planning and business relationships, and I think that those are some of the key fundamental parts to growing a successful business. It's not just the idea, it's what are all the internal working mechanisms that allow you to produce what it is that you're trying to get out of your company. But if you could, comment below. Let us know some things that you'd like to know more about in terms of growing your business or promoting what you're doing. We'd love to answer you. Next week, we're going to be focusing a little bit more on some simple things that you can do with your events to bring it to the next level, to embrace branding and some other really cool stuff. I look forward to sharing that with you. And this Sunday, if you're a small business owner, tune in, because I'm going to do a special segment on the BEAM30 on family businesses, some simple things that you can do that can allow you to grow your business, especially when things are a little bit hectic. But this is something that on Sunday, that's something that every small family business should take the time and listen to. So make sure you tune in. But like, comment, and share below. Let other entrepreneurs and business owners know about this page and this project. Hopefully it'll help them too. You can find us on Facebook at Time to Beam. More of these kind of videos you can find over on YouTube under my name, which is Elizabeth Marasco. And I appreciate all of you taking the time. I hope these videos are helping you. And I wish you an absolutely amazing day. All right, take care. Bye-bye, guys.